Hi! Welcome, everybody, to Discussions and Drinks.
Yeah. Got
Hey,
a new
Jimmy.
look going.
I'm Jimmy. This is Mike.
New
Yeah.
look.
Totally different day.
Different day.
Different day.
Different person, different day.
For those of you that have joined us on Patreon, part of our VIMP squad over at patreon.com/Bacon is my podcast, you're in the long haul.
Yeah.
You're in part D,
Yeah.
right? For those of you that don't know what I'm talking about, you just tuned in to Discussions and Drinks.
Yeah.
The Bacon is my podcast, where we have a beverage and we discuss whatever comes to mind.
Yeah.
Could really be
Things.
anything.
Things.
Today is July 6th, and I got a couple of things that we can celebrate today, and then we're going to talk about some stuff and things. But first, 30 seconds of loud intro. Hello!
We're here. And America is 250 years old.
America is 250 years old. Happy birthday to America.
I feel 250 years old every once in a while.
I feel 200. I feel like every day right now in America feels like 250 years from the day before.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah, that sounds about right.
It's crazy, but we got a couple things going on. Happy 4th of July. Hopefully everybody had a great one.
Hopefully everybody has their appendages.
We did so many cool things on 4th of July.
Yes.
It was so much fun.
Yeah.
We'll talk to you about it maybe in another episode.
Maybe.
Yeah.
If it was eventful.
But today is National Hand Roll Day for us sushi eaters. I like that.
I actually last night, Jen said, we should get sushi for lunch. Or yesterday, she said, we should get sushi for lunch. And I had already made chicken salad.
Okay.
And I was kind of like running around. Gavin's had finals and stuff. And turned it down. But then I was like, I regret turning it down. You want to get it for dinner? And she's like, it's like costs 3 times as much. And I was like, but now I want it.
Right.
We didn't.
No?
Because it costs 3 times as much.
Sometimes you want it, right?
Yeah. Yeah. We'll see. Maybe I can talk her into it tonight.
There you go.
We'll see.
Now, July is also National Blueberry Month, National Hot Dog Month. It is National Anti-Boredom Month, National Grilling Month.
Wow, a lot of months.
A lot of months. National Ice Cream Month.
Wow.
So grill, don't be bored, get yourself some blueberry ice cream. But today, have some fried chicken. It is also National Fried Chicken Day.
Well, I'll tell you what. It is July. Who is firing up a fryer and standing in front of it to make fried chicken in July?
I don't know, but I will buy some from them
Yeah.
because I love me some fried chicken.
Yeah. Yeah. Do you like hot dogs?
My brain tells me I want a hot dog when they're being cooked on a grill.
Yeah.
Like if I'm there and there's hot dogs, I'm like, yeah, I want a hot dog. Then I eat one and I'm like, I didn't need a hot dog. I didn't need to have that hot
You
dog.
put things on it?
Depends on what's there. Usually no. Usually I just kind of take a naked dog from the grill.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, no. Hot dogs are a vessel for other things. Hot dogs are protein, so you're not hungry.
Usually when I'm at like a barbecue and someone's doing hot dogs, it's a quick thing. I'm grabbing a hot dog, waiting for a burger.
You don't put like anything on it?
If they have, like I said, depends on what's there. If there's onions there, I'll throw some onions on a hot dog.
Sure.
I'll throw some mustard on a hot dog. I don't like ketchup.
Right. You don't.
You know, I'll put some chili on a hot dog. Sauerkraut, I'm not really good with hot dogs and sauerkraut. That's more of a brat or like a thicker wiener.
Okay.
Thing.
Okay.
If I'm gonna have sauerkraut, I need a girthy wiener.
Yeah.
to handle that much kraut.
What about like a crunchy, not the crunchy casing, but like the snappy casing?
Gotta have snaps.
Right.
Gotta have snaps.
Okay. All right.
That's why I prefer the grilled dogs to like dirty water dogs.
I have a feeling you're gonna be like you, but I like a really good coleslaw on a hot dog.
Okay.
It's got to be like a creamy coleslaw. It can't be like a vinegary one. It's got to be a creamy coleslaw.
See, there's where you lose.
Okay. Yeah,
I'm a vinegary slaw person.
yeah, I like them both.
I like
a creamy slaw on my hot dog. It's very underrated if you haven't tried it.
I'm a vinegary slaw with like jalapeno vinegar slaw.
Yeah.
I need something like that, and I only want that on something if the meat itself is going to be pretty substantial and it needs like rich, and it needs something to cut that richness.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah, I
hot dogs don't have enough flavor for me to like put a whole bunch of stuff on them.
I happen to like hot dogs, but cheers.
So right now we're having some tequila with a little bit of lime juice.
Yeah, I enjoy a good hot dog every once in a while.
It's good. I haven't had a drink in a while.
I haven't either.
Yeah.
Warped Tour. It was too hot. I
haven't.
People are like, "You want a beer?" And
I haven't had a drink since we were in New Orleans.
Yeah, same here. So, yeah, I do like. Let's see. I like Carolina slaw, which has no mayos. Yeah,
yes, I'm a no mayo slaw person.
I don't mind either of them.
I don't like mayo unless it's turned into something better.
Right.
Flavorless to me.
Yeah.
It's just wet.
I like a good hot dog every once in a while, but I like the snappy casing. I like relish and mustard.
Not bad.
That nice, like sweetened, spicy.
I like onions and mustard.
Yeah,
onions
are great.
Like a chopped onions on a hot dog, raw onion. Like let it be like, ugh.
Yeah, you like a little bit of zip in it.
Yeah, I like it to like hit me in the face a little bit.
You don't want to talk to people after.
I'll if I'm gonna do that, I'm gonna be prepared for that.
Well, yeah, but you're gonna be burping up hot dogs either way.
Well, yeah. Like I said, every time I eat a hot dog, I'm like, I didn't need that hot dog.
Are you see in my brain, and this is just, there is no actual research or scientific knowledge.
So we're winging this.
Cool. Here.
All right.
I always go, well, I can't have 2 burgers because 2 burgers is too much. But a hot dog is smaller than a burger. It's not really. But a hot dog is smaller than a burger. So if I have a burger and a hot dog, it's like having a burger and a half a burger. That's how my brain logic works.
My brain logic says, I don't want to have 2 burgers, so I'll put 2 burgers on 1 bun.
Oh, and then it's just 1 burger.
Then it's 1 burger.
That's a pro move.
And the problem is the carbs.
Right. You've eliminated the issue.
I'm just doubling up on protein, which is gonna help me stay full longer.
Correct.
So I won't just keep eating.
Yeah.
But still, the hot dog is the appetizer for that double burger.
Yeah.
I have no scruples at a barbecue. I eat until I hate myself. Whatever you're cooking on the grill, I'm gonna have some of that because it's rude not to.
Sure.
Right? So I'm gonna have a hot dog and I'm gonna regret it. And then I'm gonna have a double burger, and then I'm gonna regret that. And then you're gonna be like, barbecue chicken, and I'm gonna be like, well, chicken's healthy. I'm gonna eat that. And then they're gonna pull out the steak at the end because everybody waits till the end to have steak because they want you to be full. Right. They don't want you to eat so much of it. So they're gonna bring out the skirt steak at the end. And I'm gonna be like, oh, I'm all over that.
Why is chicken always last at a barbecue?
It's always last. I always think it's before the steak.
Well, I mean, so
dogs
we're talking dogs and burgers. So are dogs and burgers basically like your pasta?
Yeah.
Course?
Yeah, there you're out. because they cook fast.
Yeah.
If there's kids at the thing, you can hand them those quick.
Right.
You can walk around with them and all that. And so those are like the quick things to get out of the way.
Mm.
And then whoever's cooking has their plan. They're like, then I'm going to unveil the chicken that I have in this sauce, or that I did this way, or that. Then as the chicken's cooking, because it takes longer because people are scared of chicken, so you gotta make sure that it's like way, way, way cooked.
Sure.
Halfway through that is when they throw the steak on.
Mm-hmm.
So people start smelling that, and then when they come over, they go, "Oh, is that steak ready?" They go, "No, but the chicken's done."
Right.
And then they eat the chicken, and it doesn't matter that they didn't spring for as much steak as they did everything else.
Yeah.
And they get to take more steak home because people are like, "Oh my God, I'm so full.
Yeah.
I ate too many burgers and hot dogs."
Yeah. It's the way you've laid out this barbecue is really that survival of the fittest mentality.
Yeah. Well, you can't be swayed
It's a
by the
boot
early
camp.
stuff. You can't be swayed by the early stuff.
No, you listen. I never really logically thought of this way.
Right.
So I'm intrigued by this conversation here, because see, with me, I usually go burgers and dogs because it's easy when you have a ton of people.
Yep. Less expensive.
Less expensive. And there was that one time we did the taco. You remember the taco station?
I just did tacos
Yes.
for Annie's.
Yes, that's right. Yeah, which is great because it's a crowd pleaser. You put everything together. You cook up some meat and go eat.
Yep. And I did a flank steak and I did chicken thighs. The chicken thighs were done first.
Well, chicken thighs are chicken thighs, man.
But I'm cooking them first because one, I mean, you can't overcook those, but like you got to cook them all the way. The steak's going to be done way faster. So cook all those chicken thighs. Get it in there, get people to start eating. They start eating. It's delicious. Then when you bring out the steak, it's kind of like, oh my God, this too?
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, it's like it's weeding out the champs.
Yeah.
Yeah,
you weed out the weak.
Wow. I never formatted a barbecue that way. Maybe I need to.
Yeah.
I mean, summer's here.
You need to think about
it. National Grilling.
Think about that. It's National Grilling Month.
All right. All right, game on. Yeah, game on. We're due for a barbecue. So.
And if you're going to do things like pulled pork or brisket or something like that, those are the things you do later.
Well, those are...
Guess what do you want to be stuck with if everybody leaves? You want to be stuck with a bunch
leftover
of
hockey pucks that you can throw in the microwave?
Or uncooked burger patties? Or do you want, what are we going to do with all this leftover brisket and pulled pork?
Yeah. Yeah. That's the one thing that I do definitely want to do. I think I did ribs one time, right?
Mm-hmm.
I did do ribs.
Yeah, you did ribs.
For like a barbecue because I have my smoker.
No, you did a pulled pork. No, did you do a pulled pork?
I might have.
I thought you did.
I don't know. I've entertained a lot.
Yeah,
and I've done a lot of different things. But I liked the one time that we did that we were like, hey, everybody. It was definitely not grilling season, but we were like, hey, everybody, bring a thing. We're gonna do this. I don't remember. Maybe it was like chili or something. But like everybody bring a thing,
right?
And at that point, everybody was so like excited to bring a thing that they were like, I'm gonna outdo everybody.
Right.
And like Frank brought 100 chicken nuggets with sauces.
Yes.
And I love the fact that he went and got the chicken nuggets.
Yeah.
And then went ahead and like Ubered toothpicks to his house. And I was like, these are probably the most expensive toothpicks that you've ever gotten in your life. But you picked up all these chicken nuggets. He's like, hey man, I don't want everybody touching chicken nuggets. I was like, I appreciate it. And then Waterbury was like, well, can't be outdone with the chicken nuggets.
Right.
And he went and he bought a ton of Taco Bell tacos and threw them on. We had so much food.
Yeah.
It was ridiculous.
And what's crazy is you think about that and you're like, I'm going to cook chili and I'm going to do this. What goes first? McDonald's chicken nuggets.
Mm-hmm.
Done.
Yeah, they were gone.
people were so excited for that.
Yeah.
Like I was like, that was a winner, Frank. That was
Yeah.
that was well done.
The one thing, I don't know if we have pictures of it. Maybe we'll have to take a look. But Frank's presentation. Do you remember the presentation? He put it on like this platter, and it was stacked so nicely. But within the chicken nuggets, he had the sauces as well. But it was scattered really nicely.
Remember, in my brain, he put it in a bowl.
No,
No, I know he didn't, but in my brain, it was like in a steel bowl.
Oh no,
nuggets.
No, Frank, he put his all into the presentation of it.
Yeah,
like he did not. That was a pro move.
Yeah,
Frank brought pro.
I tell you what, his presentation skills are excellent.
Yeah, hashtag status, baby.
Excellent.
Yeah,
like I've told him before, I was like, you need to go like stage houses for people that are like working in houses.
Yeah,
for a job.
Okay,
he's excellent at that.
Yeah,
he has a real eye for presentation and detail.
Yeah, amazing. What else is happening this summer? Right, it's summer blockbusters, right?
Yes.
So, Toy Story 2 is already out.
Toy Story 2?
I'm sorry, 5.
I was gonna say Toy Story 2's been out
for many years, for decades.
Yeah, they sold that on VHS, my friend.
Yeah, yes, they did. Toy Story 5 is out, which, while we're recording this, I haven't seen.
I also have not seen it yet.
By the time we release this, I probably will have seen. I'm actually, it's the 5th one. Something about I love the Toy Story movies. I'm excited for it, and I think it's really cool. The concept of it is the villain is a tablet,
which makes all the sense in the world.
Right. I love the concept of
it.
Yeah. So this will be like a not spoiler episode. We're going to talk about all these movies that are
things that we can't wait to see.
Yeah. Another thing that we can't wait to see, which our patrons have scolded Jimmy for not watching, but this is a thing that in the 10 year of our friendship, I now know when I can talk to him about things, when I cannot talk.
Yes.
Teaser trailer and first trailer, I can talk to him about.
I'm in. Yep.
Movies. Anything after that, don't talk to him until we go to the movie.
Yep. I skip everything after the first trailer. I will watch the first trailer because I'm very excited about it, and I can't wait to see it. But after that, I will actively avoid any other trailers because I'm going to see the movie anyway.
Right.
So I want to know as little as possible. Annie's even worse. Annie won't even watch the trailer or the teaser. She wants to see nothing. If we're at a movie and the trailer comes up, she will shut her eyes and plug her ears in the theater.
That's incredible.
To avoid.
I did not know she did that. Which is awesome.
Hearing anything. Yeah. She will actively, anything that she wants to see completely raw dog it.
Wow.
And I respect that, which is great. And I'm not to that level. I always want to see the first thing just because I'm too excited that they put something out. I can't wait to see what it's going to look like and get a little vibe for it.
Mm-hmm.
But after that, I will actively avoid it because I don't want anything spoiled and they give away too much.
Yeah.
Right now, I don't know the villains of this movie. I don't know.
They showed it in the first
I know a few. I don't know if they're going to be main villains or like side quests or just a quick little blurb of things that we don't actually see anything with those villains. I don't know the plot. I don't know anything. I don't know who Sadie Sink is going to be.
Yeah.
I don't know any of these things.
I don't either.
And I don't want to. I don't want to because I want that to be. I want the whole thing to just be like.
Yeah. See, my problem is that I've been accused of you want to know spoilers. I don't want to know spoilers. My problem is
you
that
come across like you want to know spoilers.
I don't want to know spoilers. I get really hyped for movies.
Yeah.
But then like if I see things in a trailer, I'll get my brain going.
Right.
And especially when it comes to MCU movies, right? So you guys know this. We're big comic book nerds and stuff. So I start thinking about theories, what's happening, and like, oh, I can't wait for that. What if it's this? And like, because we've read the comics, like I'll see a little germ of something in a trailer, and I'll be like, hey, what if they're going with this storyline?
Right.
And if I do that, like Jimmy doesn't want to theorize. He doesn't want to talk about what could potentially happen. I
don't mind talking about potentially what could happen, but what I don't want to do is I don't want to come up with an idea and then research that idea to see if there's well, I heard that she's going to be this, and that so that they could do this. Like, the reason for coming up with an idea of what could happen is based off of more information that you got from another trailer or another thing.
Yeah.
Or reading an interview with somebody, or watching an interview with somebody and them dropping a hint, or any of that other stuff. That's what starts all that stuff happening. So if I don't know the first part, I can't theorize on the second part.
Yeah, I understand. But like
but with you, instance, I feel like with you, it's a part of your the same reason that you can't buy a gift for someone's birthday, get it in the mail 2 weeks before the birthday, and then wait for the birthday to give it to them.
Yeah, you
just don't have that part of you isn't there. You're excited and you want to give it to them, and you want to see their reaction, and you want to, it's very selfish.
Well, no, see, this is the thing. I can keep a secret.
Sure.
But I like getting gifts.
Yeah.
I like getting gifts. It's fun.
Absolutely.
I enjoy it.
Absolutely.
It's like, you're gonna get it anyway. Why you gotta wait till 2 weeks from now?
Right. So you're gonna see it anyway. Why are we waiting to talk about it?
Oh, because I'm
gonna see it anyway. I'm gonna see it anyway. Why am I waiting why am I waiting for the movie to find out? I'll just get more excited if I find out they're doing the story I want. I'll just get more excited if I find out.
Oh, well, I'm not. See, that's where you kind of getting it wrong, because
Maybe.
It's like because I'm not,
because I've seen texts from you to Andy that are like, they're doing this. I just saw that this is happening and this person's in it, which is extra information.
Well, like the Batman, right?
Yeah.
The Batman 2 coming out. When you're scrolling through social media, and like Matt Reeves, like when he puts up Sebastian Stan as Victor Zsasz, you're like, oh, that's so cool.
Right.
That's all.
But I didn't know he was Victor Zsasz.
Yeah.
Now I do. So now that's not a surprise for me.
But if you watch the first trailer, it'll probably not be a surprise.
But until then, I thought he might be Two-Face.
Oh, you thought he was going to be Two-Face?
Well, but that was the first thing they said he was going to be.
Well, he wasn't like...
The first thing they said Sebastian Stan was going to be was Harvey Dent.
Who's that?
The first reports that were coming out about it were that he was likely to be Harvey Dent. And I was like, oh, cool, awesome.
See, I was the only things that I heard in terms of casting wise, I heard something about like Scarlett Johansson could be either a female version of Two-Face or Phantasm.
Two-Face is white.
What I heard. Yeah, I heard the female take on Two-Face or Phantasm.
I saw the very first thing that said that they were in the movie with a hypothesis over who they might be, and I was like, I'm out.
Right. Like I'm out. I don't want to read reports about it. I like to see like facts.
Right.
Like, this is what we're willing to tell you. And it's like, oh, cool.
Yeah.
All right. Cool. Because they're not going to tell you the ending of the movie.
No, but they'll give you plot points.
Sure.
I don't want plot points.
Yeah. But like, so for me, again, like we're talking about this.
Yeah.
Like, you think as if I'm like researching that this is going to be the storyline, but I like I'll watch a trailer
Right.
and be like, hey, this hit me in the trailer. What if they're doing this?
Okay.
And that's more of, I'm not going, what are they going to do? I need to find out what they're going to do.
Okay.
Like that's and when I get social media things that like, I used comicbookmovie.com.
Yeah.
And it was like, I can't do this anymore
They
because
start doing that. Start giving away too much.
but it gives away too much, but it also got to the point where it was like, all of this is BS. You don't know anything about this movie. And half of this stuff is being fed to you by studios because they're trying to get you off their tail. It's the same thing as wrestling, right?
Sure.
There's no
What's kayfabe and what isn't?
right, exactly. And it's like you watch Unreal and you're like, oh, this is really cool. It's great to know about this process. It's like, hey, they're letting you know what they want you to know about the process.
Right.
Like the same with like the Seth Rollins injury thing. It was like, is he injured? Is he not injured? They can't do a worked injury because that's messed up.
Right,
and it's like, it's a TV
They
show.
can do whatever they want.
They can do whatever they want.
Yeah.
You guys are so nosy about it that you're like, want to know the backstory of everything. That this is the only way they can divert your attention to shock.
I found that I was starting to feel like my anticipation for a movie or my assumption of the quality of a movie was starting to get colored by all the stuff I was seeing about the movies. Way back before we realized that like everyone online talking about movies is just a troll douchebag.
Yeah.
Right. So I made that decision to be like, all right, well, I'm going to stop, because I used to do that too. I used to look up stuff because I wanted to know. I want to know, like, oh, I wonder what storyline they're going to go with, or I wonder who's going to be in it, or I wonder who they're going to play, and all that stuff is very interesting to me. But like, the more you read it, like, I can't read that and then not look at comments, and then not look at this, and then not look at it. It starts to suck you in, and so I find that I play it all out before I even get to see the movie,
right?
And then I'm like, oh, shit.
Yeah. See, like,
so by actively avoiding all that stuff, I just don't get swept up into the, and sometimes maybe like I went and saw Morbius with Hope. Probably would have been better if I had known ahead of time. But you know what? But I'll take one Morbius.
Sure.
For going to see the Batman when all the hype was negative.
Yeah.
All the hype was negative. And I went and saw that movie without any ideas of anything. I didn't see what Colin Farrell was going to look like as the Penguin. I knew he was him, but I didn't see it. I didn't watch any of that stuff. And then when I went and saw it, I was blown away. And I was like, oh, great experience.
So
I want that experience.
For me, all that stuff kind of ended. So back, like, Spider-Man 3, I remember when the Comic-Con trailer leaked.
Mm-hmm.
And we're talking like
I watched
Nokia phone.
I did that. I watched that.
And it was like, oh my God, we're getting Venom.
Yeah.
Right? And that was, I was so excited about that. And that's kind of where I started with the internet, like going to Comic Book Movie and trying to like, and that was hearing this.
But the site was, I don't know if you ever saw it. It was a site. It was called SpidermanHype.com.
I've heard of that.
Turned into
Superhero Hype.
Superhero Hype started as SpidermanHype.com to hype up the second and third Spider-Man movie.
Yeah.
And that's where I started. I was on like a dial-up internet.
No, you weren't. It was gone by then.
I was on dial-up.
Oh, wait. Oh, Spider-Man 1 and 2, yes.
Spider-Man 2. Yeah, Spider-Man 2. I had just gotten on the internet.
Spider-Man 3 was... Spider-Man 3 was definitely like...
Yeah.
But but yeah, like that's where I started. But then it got to a point once we got into the swing of things with the Infinity Saga.
Mm-hmm.
Then the internet got way bigger, and then it was like leaking got easier, and all of those things got easier access, and then opinions, and like that's the one thing that I hate about. Yeah, the one thing that's why I don't do like the wrestling sites anymore, you know, because everything is I think the problem we have with the internet and what's going on is people are writing editorials with opinions, and they're reporting it as if it's news and fact.
That's not just an internet problem, my friend.
Well, yeah,
but yes,
but
yes.
but it's widespread. It's so easily accessible, so widespread. But I think that's what I had this turnaround then, where I was just like, why are we all throwing that this one person could be this character, this character, this character? Oh, they're killing off this one, this one, this one, this one, this one. I like by Endgame, like everyone was going to die at one point or another, and it was like nobody knows what they're. Nobody knows. Why are we? But I do enjoy having a conversation with friends about it. Like, hey, what if they do that? I'm not reporting it as facts. I'm not reporting it as news.
Right.
I'm just going like, hey, if they do this, they could do this. I like to what do they call it? Fantasy booking.
Well, that's why I
enjoy fantasy.
That's why I like having a conversation with you after the first trailer. I just stop after the second trailer because you have more information than me, and I don't want you to accidentally give up anything, right? Yeah. But yeah, I think you're right. Like, if I'm going in to see, so Andy and I have been going through all the Avengers movies again and the Spider-Man movies again to get ready for all the new ones. So we recently watched Age of Ultron, right? Age is way better than people might think. It's a good movie.
I liked it.
So I remember watching that movie and thinking Hawkeye's going to die. Because in that movie,
I remember that.
Foreshadowed the hell out of Hawkeye dying.
Yes.
Right? And I loved that.
Mm-hmm.
If I was going into the movie, if I was going into, say I was going into Endgame, and I read that they're going to kill off Black Widow.
Spoiler alert.
I would watch the entire, I'm not saying they did, I'm just saying if they were going to, I would watch the entire movie anticipating that, and I'd be paying more attention to that. Is this where it happens? Is this where it happens? Is this where it happens? And now I'm not in the movie anymore, right? If I find out that the actor has decided that this is their last one, now I'm watching the movie going like,
how do they get rid of him?
How are they going to get rid of him?
Are they going to die? Are they just going to drive off?
Now I'm not into the story anymore because I have too much like outside information that I'm bringing in with me, and all I want to do is get lost. In the story, I just want to be in it. When I read a comic, I'm not worried about what's going. I'm not worried about like the actor playing the character not doing the next one. Or she was pregnant during this. I wonder if I can spot it in any spot. You know, like all that dumb shit that like takes you out of the story. I don't want any of that going in there. And I'm not. I don't have enough control over my brain to not let it do stuff like that if I know information going in.
I think I've learned more from wrestling than anything. Just because I give so much grace. Like I have a group of friends that gives zero grace to anything, MCU, DCU, whatever.
Right.
Under whatever banner it's been on, whatever, Warner Brothers, but whatever it is, they give no grace. Like they go into things and going like, and they'll pick at the little everythings, and it's like, if you did that with comics back in the day, you wouldn't like it.
Well, but it's fun for them because they do it. They don't do it because I don't think they're doing it because they really care. I think they're doing it because if they find the thing that they can say that makes everybody else go, "Oh shit, I didn't even read," they feel important, right? It's like look, when you see people complain online about something, I don't think they really care about the thing. I think they're trying to make the complaint that gets them the most attention. It's can I give the best complaint to this?
Yeah.
Can I be the best bitch about this
Sure.
thing? And that's like, so I really like, I don't even entertain some of that stuff because first off, like, I mean, if you're talking wrestling, it's like, you don't do it, so shut your mouth.
Well, the thing
Right,
with wrestling, like wrestling is a different animal.
You don't wrestle. You also don't write storylines. You also don't produce a television show. So if it's outside of I was entertained or I'm not entertained, then it's just an opinion that you're basing on zero knowledge.
I give wrestling way more grace than I give any other form of entertainment. Why? Because they're telling a story 52 days a year, 52 weeks a year.
You didn't used to do that, though.
I did not used to do that.
Right? I remember having conversations with you where I was like, dude, it's wrestling. It's fun.
Yeah.
And you were like, all right, WWE guy. Well, I was like, okay, all right.
Yeah. I've changed my perspective on a lot of that because you got to give these people grace because they're literally writing 52 weeks a year.
Yeah.
And there's so many movies. When you have a TV show, you have a point in the year, whatever it is. It's you're shooting for 5 months on a set, and things could happen, but generally are okay, right? Wrestling, there are so many possible variables. There are injuries, this, that, yeah. And it's 52 weeks of being creative. And you have no option to not be.
Yeah.
If you're working for one company, there's upwards of 4 to 5 shows in a week. That's only 7 days that you have to deliver on. And it's like, you can't be great all the time.
Dude, have you ever watched a soap opera?
I haven't.
Okay.
I haven't, but it is the very same thing.
It's the exact same thing.
It is.
Right? You have an ongoing soap opera. If you've ever watched soap operas, I remember my mom would watch soap operas. I would occasionally watch one with her and stuff. And like, sometimes you get sucked into the story, and sometimes you'd be like, this is dumb.
Awful. Yeah.
Right? But it doesn't matter because you're into it. So you're coming back next week. If you're a fan of something, you're a fan of something. It's cool. Be a fan of something.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, and sure, be the kind of fan that demands excellence if you want to be, and be the kind of fan that that goes online and bitches if you want to be, and all that kind of stuff. But like, just let's dial down the importance.
Yeah.
Of all this.
Yeah.
Type stuff. That like, I can look at an argument, like back to the movies thing. You know, like look at the arguments between like Zack Snyder's DC and James Gunn's DC.
Sure.
Right? And you see it all the time, and it's like, if you liked one thing, cool. Trying to create a group to sabotage the success of a new thing is absolute dipshit behavior, right? Let's review bomb this so everybody thinks it's bad and not go see it. You're an asshole. Let's create a petition. Like, you're a dick.
What I
Stop.
think too, the other thing with that whole situation too is like, and I don't think people understand this, but Zack Snyder walked away. He had things going on in his life that he was like, I don't have room for that. I'm walking away so you can continue this. And they were all like, bring him back. It's like, you don't know if he wants to.
Well, I mean, he likes this because he puts out stuff every now and then. But still, even with that, which is correct, but even with that, it's like if you're going to argue with me, wrestling, movies, whatever, if you're going to argue with me based on an idea of I like this better because, then cool, let's have that talk.
Yeah.
Let's have that argument. I love that. Have that debate online. Fiery debates online with that. That's awesome. If your argument starts to bring in things like, well, adjusted for inflation, if you look at the gross ticket sales versus, then shut up.
I don't want to talk about that.
Shut up. Why do you care about that? It doesn't matter to you either. You're arbitrarily trying to throw in some kind of success equivalent to try and make something, to add value to something or not. Anything that has value to you has value to you because it has value to you.
Right.
If you bought a ticket for it, concert, wrestling, movie, whatever, then it has value to you.
Yeah.
If someone tries to take that value away from you because something else sold more, that's a ridiculous argument. Well, and if you start to try and tank the success of something else because you don't want it to be more successful than the thing that you like what kind of self jerking off importance do you think you have?
So that's always something that gets me. And this is something that I've never, ever, like, listen, I've been wrong before, and I've admitted it here. You know, we were just talking about it. Like, for a little while, I was all in on AEW, and I was not in on WWE. My argument was never because it sucks. It's like, right. But as far as like the numbers and this and that, like, there are so many people that put stock into. I think when the argument is in their favor, it's always like, oh well, this is more successful. That's why it's better, right? But, right. So to me, don't like and dislike things based on commercial success, right?
Yeah.
Because with any of these things, right? What is the goal behind it? Sure, creative, releasing something that you're proud of, all that kind of stuff. But ultimately, wrestling, movies, sports, whatever it is, it's always because you want to make money on it and make it bigger, right?
Sure.
So, like, even, take the Super Bowl, for instance, right? People are like, well, why would they put Bad Bunny? That's dumb. It's like, because the NFL is the biggest sports company in the US right? They are not the biggest sports company in the world. That's soccer. Soccer has the largest audience in the world, right? How do you grow
football for our European fans?
Yes, yeah. How do you grow the NFL? Well, you take its most successful show and you go, all right, well, we have a halftime show. There's music there, right? What are we looking at? Okay, Taylor Swift. Okay, number 2, Bad Bunny. Okay, let's book that guy. And they're like, well, that's not sports. That's not football. It's like, that's the second largest artist in the world right now.
Right.
You want them to?
You're not going to bring new eyeballs onto your thing?
Right. They're trying to grow. It's the same with like the WWE thing. Now, listen, WrestleMania, too many commercials. There was.
Well,
But
okay, but again, even with that argument, that's not as a watcher. That's not my concern.
well, that's right.
I either
I
like
was
it or I
annoyed
don't.
by it. I was annoyed by it.
I either like it or I don't.
But
Right?
But-
am I annoyed by commercials? Yes. How do I fight that? Maybe I don't watch.
right. But
Maybe
also
I watch later. Maybe
but
I feel it.
also like people going, oh, there's things on the mat and there's things on the this. There's like,
Right.
It's like watch literally any other sports game.
Well,
and every single thing is the scoreboard is monetized. The outfield is monetized. The Jumbotron is monetized. Why are they going to put a Slim Jim logo on a table? Because they're going to get paid, and they're growing their company. That's what they do.
and it's not your concern.
Like I don't understand
It's not
why
your
it bothers
concern.
people.
It bothers people because it's not the way that they remember it.
Yeah.
Because everybody has a certain amount of nostalgia bias, and when things change, they don't like that it's changed. And you know what? To some extent, I can agree with if things change in a way that makes it look like commercialism is taking over. Yeah, I have that too. I think all the names on the mat are stupid. I think the Slim Jim table is funny now,
Yeah.
but also stupid. But does it take away from the performers that are doing the job in the ring? No, it
Yeah.
doesn't. I might think it's dumb, but it doesn't affect my ability to enjoy the show.
Right.
If it does, I have to look at what problems I have
Right.
because I'm focusing on something that is out of my control, that has nothing to do with me.
Yeah.
I'm not on the board. I didn't have a vote.
But
You know
also,
what I mean?
like,
So it
but
doesn't
even
it doesn't matter.
even us, we throw commercials in. Why are we doing it? Well, because we made money from it, and that's what.
Well, my
You know,
whole point
it's
is
like-
if something entertains you, it entertains you. If it doesn't, it doesn't. Don't watch the things that don't entertain you.
Mhm.
Don't consume the things that you don't enjoy. But don't try and shame other people that are enjoying it because you think they're not up to your level of sophistication because you're so much smarter than them. Don't try and get things canceled or thrown off or shut down because it's not doing it the way that you would like to do it because you're raining on some other person's parade and you're doing it. You have nothing to do with it.
Well, this is the other
You
thing
don't fucking work for the company.
Well, this is the other thing, and you just said it right there. Working for a company, right? You tanking James Gunn's movies, right?
Right.
Which like
it doesn't bring
as
back Zack Snyder.
but also as a watcher, right? As a watcher, what have you invested in it? $20 movie ticket, right? Subscription to HBO. Okay. You're trying to tank this dude's his career, his bread and butter, the things that he does to like feed his kids, keep a roof over his head.
And the careers of everyone that has a hand in the movie.
Yeah, exactly.
The careers
It's like,
of the people that did all. Let's even bring it down because that's too heady for some people.
like that's stupid.
If you love a local band, our good friends Revel 9
Mhm.
are an excellent local band.
Mhm.
They write incredible songs.
Mhm.
If my favorite song is a Revel 9 song, am I stupid because it's not a world-renowned, successful, chart-topping hit? Or am I right because I get to pick what I love, not you?
Yeah.
Not commercials, not some dickhead online that has a page that has a lot of followers, not not whatever group wants to say something's better than the other thing because it's successful and isn't. The things that you love love them with all you got and try and help make them successful.
Yeah.
The things that you hate, don't
Change the channel.
Yeah.
Don't go see it.
don't do it. Don't try and tank it, because it to somebody else is that thing that you love. Would you want someone to take your thing that you love away from you because they have some kind of stupid agenda?
Right.
No. So don't you do it to other people. Like, it's so dumb. People focus so much more on the things they dislike that if they spent half the energy championing the things that they do like, those things would be more successful. And we're like living proof of this,
Right.
right? If more people championed podcasts that they love than shit on podcasts that they hate, or lifted up bands that they love rather than arguing about bands that they hate, or watch shows that they love versus arguing about shows that they hate, more of the things that you love would continue to be successful. There is enough space for everything. There really is.
Yeah.
There's no shortage of space for content.
No.
So if you don't like something, don't watch it.
There's also no shortage of content either.
No. So you can pick anything.
So you
It's all there for you.
can choose not to.
That's my
Yeah.
That's my soapbox.
Fired up, man.
It pisses me off, man.
I know. I know.
I think it's
The fact that we went like I was kind of thinking we were going to keep it here, and we kind of went this way, and I was like,
Yeah.
uh-oh.
well, we started talking about that, and like
And I know that's a trigger.
it is.
That's a trigger.
It is, man. It is. It is, and you know why it is? Because I'm in a small band, and I'm on a small podcast,
Right.
and I do, like I am a small form of entertainment. So every time someone tries to argue that something's better than something else because it's successful, it's kind of insulting.
Yeah.
And anytime someone tries to cancel something they don't like, it's kind of insulting because of how easy it would be for that to happen to smaller things.
Yeah.
Right? And there's room. There's room.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I just like to theorize stuff.
Yeah.
I
And I don't like spoilers.
if I get a cookie crumb and it's
Yeah.
something that I love, I'm gonna go, dude, what if they do this?
Right.
Right? So like first Spider-Man trailer. Sure, let's talk about that.
Yeah, let's talk about it.
Right? This is the bringing it back around.
Bring it back around.
Right?
Bring it back around.
First Spider-Man trailer. What did we see? So hand.
Yep.
So immediately I'm like, oh, man. We got Punisher.
We got something going on with Peter.
He's spraying webs.
Is he evolving? What's happening?
So from he's got black eyes.
Yep.
So there's two things happening with me,
Mhm.
right? There's a part of me that's like, what if it's Man Spider?
Yep, I thought that too.
There's another part of me that's like, what if it's all a red herring? Or getting the symbiote.
Also, I mean, they've teased that symbiote a number of times now.
Right? So to me, I love talking about that stuff. It's like, dude, symbiote. And then you got, he was in that. So Scorpion was in the first trailer.
Yep.
Matt Gargan,
Scorpion's in it.
Boomerang,
Boomerang's in it.
and Tarantula,
Tarantula.
and the Hand. Right?
Yep.
So it's like Hand, Punisher, Daredevil,
Maybe Daredevil.
Black Eyes, weird stuff going on, talking about his mood. Maybe Venom.
Right.
Maybe Man Spider. But to me, it's all like. Let's talk about that. what if they do that?
Well, and we
Okay, so he's not gonna.
we also
okay,
have
we might not get.
the hero's journey. The whole thing starts out with him writing his letter that he wants to tell to MJ and Ned.
Yeah.
You know,
Right.
like that's like the best part about Spider-Man to me is the obstacles, the difficulties.
The humanity.
It's the hero's journey.
Yeah.
He has to always choose to be a hero, and it's always the harder choice.
Mm-hmm.
So his existence is always doing the hardest possible thing because it's the right thing. And he never gets to be happy.
Right. Yeah.
Right? And that's what looped me into Spider-Man as a kid. That's what I always kind of like went back to. It was like he's not perfect. He's not flawless. He's not always winning. Like, and even when he wins, he loses.
Right.
But he makes that decision, and that's the hero thing. The hero thing is making the decision. It's easy to do the right thing when it's easy to do the right thing.
You're right.
Right? It's hard to do the right thing at great personal cost.
Yeah.
So I love the Peter Parker part of that.
When you said Peter Parker, you were saying it a little slow, and all I can think about is Bruce Campbell in Spider-Man 3.
Right.
Peter Parker. Yeah. Sorry, but do go on.
No, I mean, like that's one thing that's got me super excited about the movie is I'm like, where is he right now? Because he's alone.
He's at zero.
Yeah, he's got no.
Like it's Spider-Man reset. We don't have to watch him get bitten by a spider, and we don't have to watch Uncle Ben now.
Right. We want like the first 3 movies were the prequel to Spider-Man.
Right.
But also we've got a Spider-Man now that did save the world, but nobody knows.
Yeah.
Or maybe they do, because I don't know what people remember.
Right.
You know?
Well, I think they know. I think
know of
Spider-Man,
Spider-Man.
is
Yeah.
exists.
He was an Avenger. He was
right.
But now he doesn't have any of that.
I'm just curious as to like how they explain how the Avengers knew Spider-Man.
Right.
But how they forget Peter Parker.
Oh, that was the spell.
Right, but I'm saying like in their brain, what does it mean? Do they like? Of course, they remember Spider-Man, but that Spider-Man was the kid from Queens.
Well,
you know what I'm saying? Like,
so
he was the kid from Queens, and he had his mask off half the time.
Captain America never saw Peter Parker.
Oh yeah, he did.
When?
In the final battle, and at the funeral.
He might have saw it. Well, yeah, but that was never put out there to us.
Think of of the people.
We have to assume it. That final battle.
Hold on. Think of the people that Steve rolls with.
Uh-huh.
Think of the people that Peter rolled with. Think of the inner workings of Avengers. He doesn't know.
I don't know. Did they take time to talk about that?
I don't know. We don't know.
Why would they? They were in a pretty tense situation at the time.
Yeah. You know what? I've never fought a giant purple guy with a ball sack as a chin.
Yeah. I wouldn't know how to like. Would I be like, hey, we know who that spider guy is under the mask, right? Did Tony ever tell you? Because we're having a hard time right now.
I feel like, listen, we're in bands.
Captain Marvel knows who he is.
Hell yeah.
That does Captain Marvel still know who he is because she's off world?
Ooh.
So when we get into Endgame, does anybody who was off world, or not Endgame, into Secret Wars, does anybody who was off world still know who Peter Parker is? That did know at the beginning? But a lot of them, why would they care anyway? They saw his mask off. Why would they?
Oh,
One.
hey, white kid.
Right. They wouldn't know who he was.
Oh, you jumped pretty far.
Right.
Cool job.
Oh, that's what you look like? All right. Move on.
Yeah, that's a good point. That is also a good point.
You know? Then I get his social security number. Hey, what were your grades? You know, like,
I just think of it like,
aren't
They
you
never-
that world famous? You know?
so like I think X-Men is probably more soapy than like Avengers.
Soapy, like
Like-
soap opera?
Like I don't know, like more like real life drama, right? Like Avengers is
Sure.
high level
Okay.
drama.
Yeah.
The world is going to end because
Right,
this
right.
force of alien or otherworldly people.
Well, X-Men
are
is
gonna ruin this world.
racism and xenophobia.
Right. But like they don't really show, so like even within friend groups or even within a job or even within a band, right?
Mhm.
Like people are talking about people.
Give them something to talk about.
They don't show that side of it, but it's got to be happening.
Sure. Yeah.
Like I don't see Steve Rogers being all up in the dirt. Ant-Man, he knows the gossip.
I know he was busy writing his book.
Ant-Man wants to know the dirt.
Could be.
He strikes me as a like. Give me the
But
dirt.
who'd he get that dirt from? He ain't talking to Carol.
Well, Carol doesn't want to talk to anybody. She's
Right.
like, I got shit to do.
Right.
Like
Off world.
I'm like this small potatoes. I got
Right.
other stuff. Like she comes, she's like, giant ship, gonna kill the Earth. You know what? I'm just gonna blast a hole through it.
Well,
Game over.
Ant-Man forgot
I win.
Peter Parker was Spider-Man, even if he knew.
Yeah, but there was a nice time gap between. There's a nice time gap in
Between what?
between No Way Home and Endgame.
Okay.
So people are talking about people.
Right. But then
Let's do something to talk about.
spell, everyone forgets.
Yeah, but everybody talked about it. So what do they just forget?
Yes.
And they just go, "Oh, Spider-Man never had his mask on," or was it just like in this,
They just remember him with the mask on.
or were they just like, that was white dude number 3? Is that
Or that, maybe.
that? I'm asking a question. I'm
Yeah.
not saying like
I'm guessing.
I'm not dispelling that they can't not remember.
I'm
Peter
just
Parker.
guessing that they remember him with the mask on.
I'm wondering if the spell was like, oh no, he just always had the mask, or if they were like, well, I remember he was a white dude with brown hair.
Right. Peter
Which-
Parker's first time with the actual Avengers
Which actually,
was only with
Actually,
Doctor
this
Strange.
is not a spoiler.
Yeah.
But in the second trailer, Ned and MJ are trying to figure it out.
Okay.
And there are pictures of white dudes with brown hair. So maybe that's what they remember. Not that it was Peter Pecker.
Right. They might remember white dude with brown hair. I think. I wonder.
I'm just asking what they remember.
Yeah. Does Ned remember guy in the chair?
Oh man. Oh, that. Oh, you just broke my heart. You just broke my heart.
He must not.
Like,
Or does he just remember that he was guy in the chair for Spider-Man once, but not remember who he was? Because they don't even know that Peter Parker existed.
man,
Right? His whole
Well-
existence was wiped. He had to go get a GED. Because
So-
his high school doesn't even remember he existed, so he has no grades. He couldn't even go to college. He had to take the GED.
think about this. So MJ, what, she had like 3 or 4 years of knowing Peter Parker,
Right.
which to have a major part of of your life for 3 or 4 years get completely wiped, plus 5 years being blipped, that's traumatic.
Sure.
Right. But Ned used to build Legos with him.
Yeah.
And how much of his life is wiped? Plus the blip.
Well, he probably remembers his whole life. Peter wasn't in it.
You know, I feel bad for them.
You know what's crazy is if you're Peter, you see that if you never existed in their lives, look how happy they are, and all their dreams are coming true.
But you think they
knowing you and being a part of you being Spider-Man, because that's casts such a big shadow over everything else, they weren't able to just have their own lives and become fully formed humans and go on with their dreams, because you were such a big factor in everything because of this alter ego, that once it was gone, they actually flourished and became better.
MJ didn't actually know until No Way. Nope. Far From Home.
Right.
Like she knew, but
she didn't know.
Actually know.
Even when she guessed it, she was like, I was only 70% sure.
Right. But she thought. But I feel terrible for Ned. That's why he needs to become
Hobgoblin. That's why he becomes a villain. Huh?
Because look at all the shit he just went through.
He doesn't even know.
He has to know that he fought a fire monster in Europe.
No, he doesn't know. He knows that he was on a Ferris wheel, and that Night Monkey saved him.
Oh no, that's right. Night Monkey. Forgot about Night Monkey.
I just watched it recently.
They don't remember being in the Capitol building.
Sure. They just remember that they were saved by Spider-Man. Which is what they knew at the time anyway.
Sure.
So that didn't change anything. Everything up until then is exactly the same, except there was no Peter Parker in their lives.
I want to know how that works. I hope they explain a little bit of that.
I hope they explain a little bit of that too.
Because
what does Ned remember of his friend group?
Well, Ned was a nerd. He didn't have friends.
Right. So does he just remember being alone the whole time? Or does he remember, yeah, there was some kid I was friends with. We lost touch.
Built a Death Star with.
We lost touch. I don't remember him.
Poor Ned.
But he's not even poor Ned to him. He doesn't even know. He doesn't know any different. There's no sense of loss if you don't have any recollection at all. You didn't lose anything if you never had it.
Deathbird. I do love Anthony Mackie as Cap, though. You and nobody else.
I like him as Cap. Did you see it?
Yeah.
You watched it?
Yeah.
I thought it was good.
It was fine. I was sports entertained.
You're a hater.
I'm not a hater. I just, Steve's my guy.
Steve isn't the only Captain America in the comics.
I'm aware of that. So I didn't read any other ones. I thought it was intriguing that when Bucky picked up the mantle, and then I was like, not for me. You're shooting people. What are you doing that for?
Right.
Cap wouldn't do that.
Then the black guy, you gave no chance.
No, I gave him a chance. He's, okay. If I'm not, okay. Give him some PEDs like the super soldier syndrome,
right?
Serum. Let's talk. You're his sidekick. Now you got a new uniform.
Mm-hmm.
You're not really fighting the Hulk. You don't have a super soldier serum.
Fought the Hulk?
He did. He got lucky.
Sure.
But he did it. He needs to get, if he gets some super soldier serum, we can talk. Till then, he's a sidekick with a uniform.
He's a not rich Batman.
Yeah,
That's
but
awesome.
not as awesome as Batman.
Well, because Batman's rich.
Batman is also awesome.
So
Captain Falcon is not awesome.
so either superhero white guy or rich white guy.
No, I don't care if he's white or black. Don't turn this into a black or white thing. I'm just saying, I don't buy Captain Falcon just because he's got some wings.
Wakandan
taking on the
wings.
whole. Water wings.
Wakandan wings.
Wakandan wings. Great. He's not strong. He doesn't have super strength.
He doesn't.
But he's also, he's got to prove a little bit more to me.
That's fair.
The way they told the story, and I'm not saying I hate it or anything like that. I'm just saying, I don't buy it.
Not your Captain America.
I don't buy him as a Captain America. I don't buy him as, if he was Hawkeye, ancillary, backup, help. Okay. He's not Cap. He's not a leader. I appreciate that Steve gave him the,
Yeah.
It's like very cool of you. But also, like, I've gotten a participation award.
Do you think the Shield was a participation award?
It's a hell of a participation award, but yes.
You think so? Well, you think very little of Steve Rogers then. If Steve Rogers chose him to be
Listen,
Captain America, you think that was a participation trophy?
Falcon has a lot of heart.
Like, why did Steve pick him?
Falcon also got a little, and he was done for a little while. Right?
Sure.
Why all of a sudden? Because he got a vibranium shield. Does he have the ability to throw it as fast and hard and with the accuracy that some dude that has super soldier serum?
Well, he doesn't have the ability to do that.
He does. He did it in the movie.
Not as fast and as hard, and you saw him train really hard to try and get any
Well,
of the accuracy.
All I'm saying,
Which I appreciate
is,
that they showed the training.
All
Everybody
I'm
needs a
saying
montage.
is, all I'm saying is,
Even
give.
Rocky.
Well, you're right. Rocky 4 was all montage, which I love.
Absolutely.
Still love it. All I'm saying is, give Luke Cage the shield.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I buy it. If he gave Hawkeye the shield, I'd have the same issue.
You
Because-
think Luke Cage would make a good Captain America?
No, I'm just saying in terms of not judgment wise, but
I think Falcon's a far better choice for Captain America than Luke Cage.
I think in terms of physical prowess and ability, I think they can match.
I mean, if you go with if your only criteria is he's strong, then sure. But the whole point of Cap was that the strength wasn't the thing that made him Captain America. It's the thing that
Yeah.
made him capable of it.
Yeah.
But it was who he was.
Yeah.
That made him Captain America.
You know what Batman didn't do?
What's that?
Trust every Robin.
Okay.
You know what Cap did? He trusted his Robin. The
Not-
only one.
Not everyone, because Bucky was one as well.
Well, Bucky can fuck some shit up.
Right. But he didn't pick him.
Bucky,
Batman picked Azrael.
okay, you got me. You got me there. You got me there. Bad judgment there.
I also read comics, my friend.
No, you're right. You're right. You're right
Yeah.
on that one.
And that was
Yeah. Sorry. Still don't buy it.
that's fair. I get it.
Listen, I'm not saying I don't like Falcon. It's not Captain America. He's just Falcon.
I got you.
And then he was like, this guy's Falcon. The fuck is this guy?
That's true. He did just randomly pick some other Falcon.
He's like, does he have the same heart that you do? that Steve picked you. No, he's a fucking guy.
Well, no, he got injured and went through stuff and had a. I mean, he was his partner for a long time.
Yeah,
he chose him legitimately.
I'm just saying, you probably could pick somebody better.
Moon stuff.
What?
Moon stuff.
Oh yeah. I'm just saying.
I don't think there was anybody else to pick. Who's Steve's friend group? Tony. Nope.
DED.
Black Widow.
Bruce was there. I mean, he had a sling on, but he was on the men.
He ain't gonna be Captain America.
Why not?
Because he's not. He's
Why
not
not?
a leader. He's not a captain. He can't lead.
He sure can.
Dude, he can barely make decisions.
Listen,
What?
look at our
Banner.
president.
Watch Bruce Banner in that whole series.
The president that look where he is.
Yeah.
Bad example. Bad example.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. No, but
Points taken and given back.
right. Yeah, you're right. It was a well, this guy, if you say 5 weird words, he becomes a
Right.
This guy is out of control. I guess I'll give it to the Norman.
She's dead. He's dead. Who else do I got?
Oh, Black Widow.
Yeah.
Yeah. I just think it.
You know,
I just
military
think,
guy.
I just think it would have been better if he was like, "Here's the shield. Take 2 of these, and call me in the morning."
It was offered to him, and he turned it down,
Yeah. Well, you know what?
which I also think was a mistake.
I think that was a mistake. If he didn't take 2 of these, call him in the morning.
Right.
I mean, yeah. So poor judgment. I get it. I don't take PEDs, but also I'm not saving the world.
If you're nothing without the suit, you don't deserve it.
You're right. But also, if you suck, you're still gonna suck.
He doesn't suck though.
He doesn't. He's a nice guy.
He's very good.
He's
very skilled.
he is very skilled. He's
Right.
not super soldier skilled.
He's not strong, extra strong, super strong.
He's not strong. He's strong for a guy.
He's Bruce Wayne, not rich and military trained.
Yeah, but Bruce Wayne doesn't exist here.
Right. He's Tony Stark, not rich and military trained.
Right. Right. So what are you getting in there for? Poor judgment.
Would Tony Stark have maybe Captain America?
No. Tony Stark's. He's reckless.
Because he's a normal guy.
No, because he's reckless.
Okay. So you get someone who's not reckless.
Yeah, but if he's average, oh, cool. Here's your wings.
I don't think he's average.
He's.
I don't think he's average.
Okay.
I think over the course of all those,
if you look at the roster of guys, him, Hawkeye, super average.
him, Hawkeye, Black Widow,
Well, Black Widow's dead.
right? But them,
Hawkeye's not dead.
okay. Hawkeye family quit. Black Widow died. He didn't do either of those things. That puts him above those two.
No, Hawkeye didn't quit.
Hawkeye quit.
He didn't.
He did. He went home to live with his family. He retired.
What was before that? He came back.
He came back.
Well, he came
Yeah.
back and he went AWOL.
right. What happened when he had some rough times?
Oh, he killed people.
Right. So Hawkeye, Black Widow, apparently,
Well, I wouldn't have given it to Hawkeye either because he's average and he also kills people. Although, like, that seems badass.
yeah, Rona's pretty great.
Right. But also, like,
Not Captain America. Serious.
no, I didn't say he was.
Yeah.
I'm just saying he's as average as that guy.
See,
You know who else I wouldn't give it to? Ant-Man. He's an average guy.
okay.
He's got cool toys,
I don't put so
but he's a thief.
okay.
He's gonna steal stuff.
If Ant-Man is average,
But he's got a cooler trick
no,
than
let's give
Falcon.
away. Let's give away all the tricks right now.
Okay.
Let's line these people up in a room
Okay.
and go
All right.
Ant-Man,
Fine,
Black Widow, Hawkeye, and Falcon. And if Ant-Man is average, you're telling me the other three are the same as Ant-Man?
Out of the suit, yeah.
Out of the suit, if you had to fight any of them,
Oh no, you know
who
what?
would you
No,
pick?
You're right. And no, Ant-Man, I would definitely.
Yeah, yeah, because the other three would tear you apart
You're right.
because they are not average.
No, Scott Lang is you're right. You're right. But
You're just looking at not superpower,
yeah,
but there's more to it than that.
sure. But also Falcon is incredibly average. It's average. I don't hate him. I know a lot of people hate him.
I don't know how average he is. I don't disagree. You can hate him. I just disagree that he's average.
You know how many people we play with?
Yeah.
That we all go. People go, what do you think of them? You go, he's a good dude. Right. Well, that's not what you think of them. It's not what you think of them as a musician. Right. But they're a great dude.
Right.
Would you hand them a shield and be like, take this team over?
So to you, Anthony Mackie is I saw you up there.
Yeah.
That's a hot take, my friend.
Yeah. Yeah. He's I saw you out there.
That's a hot take. And so is
Hawkeye.
Clint.
So is Hawkeye.
Clint is that I saw you up there.
Yeah. Well, he's good with his.
And
He's a great archer. Great archer.
and Natasha is I saw you up there.
She's a spy. Spies don't count. Spies are different.
Anthony Mackie's a dude that didn't need an airplane and stops on a backpack and goes in and like saves people and gets shot at.
Listen,
That doesn't sound average.
he's kind of average.
Like that sounds like better than James Bond.
Maybe.
Right?
I don't know for sure.
Like, I wouldn't call James Bond average. Like you're average, I'm average. They're not us.
Oh, we're not average.
We're average.
We're below average.
We're okay. If Scott Lang's average, we're below average.
Yeah.
So if Scott Lang's our benchmark for average,
Right.
then
Okay.
I'm sorry.
Right.
I don't.
He is slightly above it.
They're well above average. Scott Lang's average, and he's a thief who got fired at Baskin Robbins.
If
Anthony Mackie, like not Anthony Mackie, those three.
if Falcon took the super serum, I'd change mine. That's all I'm saying.
All right,
That's all I'm saying.
that's fair. That's a fair assessment.
I would. There are a few other people that I would probably choose over him until he took the super serum.
Who would be your Captain America?
Or the whole pure heart thing. That's a big thing. Because a lot of the superheroes.
Otherwise, for me,
they're
it would be
truly
Bucky. It would be Bucky for me.
Yeah, I guess, but Bucky.
Now that he's healed.
Yeah, but also.
Anyone on his I'm sorry tour.
Yeah, that's true. But he's a politician now.
Right.
So you know he's slimy.
So he becomes slimy, yeah. Well, he's not. No, he's not anymore. Now he's in the new event.
Right. He's in the new Avengers. Yeah, then Bucky.
So
But Bucky
he would
can
be mine.
Bucky can fuck some shit up. For sure. So yeah, Bucky would probably be my next, I guess. But also he would probably be more straight and narrow because in honor of Steve. Like Steve is his weak it's his weak point. Even when he was stupid,
Right.
he was like, friend.
Right.
Safe. So yeah, Bucky. T'Challa.
Dead.
And any Black Panther. Any Black Panther could be Captain America. They're just not American.
Yeah. So that kind of
Listen,
no,
man.
they can't.
We saw Street Fighter, the movie. Guile was not American. He was Jean-Claude Van Damme. It could work.
He's the American Nightmare now. So
Oh yeah,
cast.
that's right. That's right. I wouldn't let no, not with the neck tattoo. Although I guess you could, because he is American.
It's America's neck
Murph.
tattoo.
Murph. Fuck yeah.
Although I will say, American neck tattoos are probably the thing that fits now.
The rest of the world is like, neck tattoo must be American.
Must be American.
And it's not even just the neck tattoo. Like, if you got a lot of tattoos and you got like go up to the neck, that's one thing. But like, he just got a big old neck tattoo and nothing else.
No, he's got
The little script.
Yeah.
The thin, like he didn't make bold.
Dream over his nipple.
He didn't click bold on that one.
Right.
He just went like, let's go discreet.
Yeah. That wasn't like a commit.
That's like let's see how much this hurts.
Yeah. Not too bad. Let's go for the neck.
Yeah. I bet if he ever got an arm tattoo, he'd be like, let's see.
So easy.
Yeah. I bet he's got one on his gooch.
You think so?
Probably.
Think so? Got a little American.
He's only going for the big spots that he's like, let's make sure we're tough here.
Okay. Nothing on the ribs yet?
No, he's going big. Like, I don't
Just gooch?
Yeah, just go right to the gooch. What do you think his gooch tattoo says? Think about it.
Yeah.
Thanks, guys, for hanging out.
Yeah. Stardust.
What did you do?
I think it's just the hands.
It's just the
It's just the hands.
yeah.
Yeah.
Stop.
It's actually just a little star, little black star.
Right.
Right. It's over his butthole, actually.
Those got hurt.
Yeah. Butthole tattoos. Maybe next week on Discussions and Drinks.
Maybe. Perhaps.
You never know. We have one matching tattoo already.
Yeah.
See what happens.
We're gonna get a Stardust tattoo. We should get a Stardust
On our butthole?
I mean, on or around.
I guess you can't tattoo the butthole. It has to be around.
Yeah, no, because it's a hole.
Hole's a hole.
Hole's a hole. Yeah,
That was his nickname in college.
that's
Hole's a hole.
right. Goddamn right. All right, guys.
$20 is 20.
We love you very much. Thank you for hanging out. If you enjoyed this, go ahead and share it. Or don't. I don't care.
If you didn't enjoy this, please go in the comments and tell us how unsuccessful we are.
Yeah.
I can't wait to hear it.
Yeah. And also, he doesn't read the comments, so.
I do.
Oh, you do?
Yeah.
All right. No spoilers. I was
Actually,
gonna say.
I answer a lot of comments.
Oh.
Okay.
I sometimes read the comments. I need to get better at that. So I got a little more time now, so I will.
I can read
But-
the comments.
Also, yeah, like us, subscribe. If you enjoy, if you want to join us live, let us talk about these things live with us. Go ahead and
Yeah, we got into
join
that whole
Patreon.
Falcon Captain America thing because of one of our patrons.
Yeah.
Bringing up that she enjoyed him.
Yeah, she's
Dictate
Deathbird.
the conversation.
Deathbird is very upset that I was not moved by his speech. You want to know a good American speech? Watch Independence Day. That's a good American speech.
Okay, Grandpa.
Damn it. That's a good American speech, though, right?
It is.
It is.
It is.
Bill Pullman for president. He's a great Captain America.
Member berries, man. Member berries.
I'm just saying. Oh, his son is in it. He's Century.
Yeah.
Bring him in.
Bring him in.
Hey, Century, bring your pops in.
Maybe he can be president. Make that speech again.
Yeah.
Maybe in Secret Wars.
That would be cool. That'd be cool.
Loop in the Independence Day universe.
Yeah.
It's now canon in Marvel.
For sure. Bring back Randy Quaid.
There were no Avengers in that
He
on that Earth.
Randy Quaid can go drinking with Demon in a Bottle, Iron Man.
Then they should bring everything in. Bring in like aliens too.
Oh yeah.
Predator.
Predator. Batman.
I would say Predator.
Batman would
Predator
die.
Hulk fight.
Batman would die very quickly.
Yeah, I think he probably would. Well, I don't know. He did all right against Doomsday.
Yeah, that's true. I guess so.
Yeah. He beat Superman.
He did. At least Superman has that one rare rock from another planet that can kill him.
Yeah.
At least he's got that.
Quite a MacGuffin.
We love you guys. See you next time. Always remember, what's your bacon?
What's your bacon?